Sticking to habits is actually easy, and in this video I'm going to show you a 3-step process to sticking to any habit. I can promise you that if you listen to what I'm about to say and implement this stuff, it will be unreasonable for you to not stick to your habits. And as we all know, good habits that we can stick to are the key to success, and they alone can be the difference between you achieving your goals, living the life of your dreams and becoming successful, and you failing miserably and staying stuck in life. That being said, you should now realize that it might be worth it to dedicate the next couple of minutes to this video. Let's start. So the first step that you need to take in order to stick to any habit is you need to make it as easy to show up as it is physically possible. In other words, you need to start small. I know you will hear this advice everywhere, but many people, even though they hear it all the time, they still won't take action because they are too arrogant to actually listen to other people. So you need to start small. You need to make it as easy as possible to show up. And I am not just talking about like writing 1 page a day if you're trying to write a book. I'm not talking about sending 10 DMs every single day if you're trying to land some clients. I'm talking about the absolute minimum, like absolute the easiest way but you can possibly go about this thing. Which means that if you're writing a book, I know that I keep repeating the same examples over and over again, but again, I want to make them as easy to understand as I possibly can. But getting back to the video, if you're writing a book, then just try to write a single sentence every single day. If you're trying to land some clients, just send 1 DM every single day. Now obviously you can expand it, you can make it harder, more challenging, you can add more stuff, and remember that if you set this bar for yourself so low, it doesn't really mean that you need to stop there. You can go further, you can end up writing more, you can end up sending more DMs. That is completely okay, and that is what you should do. But here we are all about making it as easy to show up as possible, because that's the literal cheat code. You probably heard that in order to form some habit, you need 21 days for the habit to form, right? But then you also need to stick to this habit, and you can do so. You can make it easier for you by literally making it easier to show up. Then the second step is that you need to learn how to enjoy the habit, the action, not the result. And so what I mean by that is, I remember when I wanted to stay consistent and develop this habit of working out every single day. But the only thing that I appreciated was me finishing my workout, was me feeling pumped and just feeling this pain in my muscles. Those were the only things that I truly appreciated. But I did not appreciate, I did not enjoy the entire process of getting to this point that I appreciated, of getting to this point that was some kind of reward for me. And that was a huge mistake, and that was the reason why I later found myself perceiving it hard to stick to this habit of working out every single day. The reason was obviously because I was not enjoying the process, I was only enjoying the result. But in order to get that result, I needed to work hard. Like, working out is hard, and it is painful, it is not comfortable. So it will be hard for you to stick with it if you don't enjoy the process itself. What you need to do right here is you need to learn how to enjoy taking action, how to enjoy the process. How can you do that? It's fairly simple, but it will take some time. You won't see the results immediately. You won't immediately fall in love with your new habit. What you need to do is, I will use the working out thing as an example again. When you are working out and when you complete a single set, or maybe even while you are doing a set, you need to realize that, okay, right now I'm here, I'm doing this thing, I'm taking action, and you need to kind of maybe even brainwash yourself into thinking about, oh, that is what I truly enjoy. Like, I appreciate that right now I'm able to curl this weight, and I do appreciate that I have 5 reps left in my hand, so maybe let's make the most out of them. You need to appreciate you taking action. You can literally talk to yourself and tell yourself that, okay, that is, like, I truly respect that. I truly respect you taking action right now. I truly enjoy this feeling right now. And keep repeating that to yourself. And then the last step, step number 3, is to start tracking your habit. This will be extremely important, because it's not like just track this habit and like keep yourself accountable. That's not really about it. What I mean here is that when you track this habit, when you will be tracking it, you will be able to gamify the entire process, which in turn will impact the step number 2. and it will make the whole experience, the whole journey more enjoyable. Because yeah, obviously, if you are tracking this habit, then you can go back and see how far you've come already. And you can also keep yourself self-accountable. That is great. Those are great benefits of tracking your habits, but also you can kind of gamify the entire process. You can treat every single workout as a mission that you go on, and you know that, okay, I have the mission to complete today, and you can literally write down some XP. You can maybe develop some kind of XP system and kind of play this game and compete with your friends. There are also apps, different kind of mobile apps that you can download, and they will literally do it for you. They will allow you to compete with others, to see some kind of leaderboards and all of that stuff, and this will be really helpful. Now, the worst thing about this first step is how many people actually neglect it, how many people don't care about tracking their progress. But I want you to truly sit down and track your progress. Literally, if you are working out, what you might want to do is count all the weight that you have curled, for example, in your workout. You will see how big of a difference it will make once you start tracking your habits. If you will combine this with all the other two steps, you will create this kind of cycle that will keep motivating you, that will keep you pushing forward, that will keep you accountable. Because the first step is to, start small. But if you keep tracking your habit, you will see that, okay, I can do more, I can level up even faster. So you will eventually want to do even more, right? And once you gather a nice history, a nice track of your habit, then it will be easier for you to stick with it, because you will start identifying as the kind of person who actually does that habit. Just understand that it would be unreasonable for you to not identify as a gym rat if you literally see that you have been going every single day for the past 5 months, for example, to the gym, or maybe that you have been just doing it consistently 3 times, 4 times per week. It will be unreasonable for you to not identify as a gym rat. The same goes for everything else. If you keep sending those cold DMs and you keep tracking it, then when you look at it, when you look at all of those days where you actually completed this habit, you will start to literally feel as if you have progressed so much. You will start to be proud of yourself. You will start to get motivation from nowhere, essentially, from just seeing that you have taken so much action already, that you have come so far already. This will give you, as I said, motivation. This will keep you accountable. This will give you a whole lot of benefits. But as I said, many people neglect that. So please don't do that. Don't be one of them, and actually start tracking your habits. So yeah, those were the 3 steps that you need to take to stick to any habit. And at the same time, that was everything from me for this video. I hope you found value in it. If that is the case, then like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, check out the links in the description, you know that. And yeah, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.